we're going to build this thing called an empire. So we did 3 things that got us on the same page. We both got aligned on our purpose. It was no longer what is Elena's goals, what is Grant's goals. It was, what are our goals? What are the couple's goals? Who are we together? Who are we as a couple? And we came up with, we want to reach 8 billion people on planet Earth. We want to open the curtain up. We want to reveal how we made it, if we were ever to make it. We put the target at 8 billion people. It was so unfathomable at the time. And then I had to go and lay on a couple years later, you need to be a billionaire, which Grant wanted to lose his mind and absolutely strangle me. He was like, what are you talking about? You don't have to push and shove and hammer. You don't have to do it. You get to say it. I said, Grant, you need to be a billionaire because you will get the attention. In order to make you a billionaire, you will have had to have exchanged with people. You will have had to have become something greater than you are now. You were big enough. You were powerful enough. You deserve to be at the top. You have a message that can help people. People deserve you. The people, the billionaires at the top right now, they're not helping people. They're not opening the curtains. They're not here giving stuff away for practically free. They're not doing it. They don't look at their families. Their families aren't up here, their wives aren't up here, their kids aren't speaking on stages. They don't have the whole package. They have to hide behind closed doors. They have something to hide. We have nothing to hide. We might not be perfect, but we have nothing to hide. So I support my husband. There's a story that I came across that helped me in this alliance with my husband. The story that I came across was about the Clydesdale horses. It's my favorite story of all time because it really resonated with me. You know those big Clydesdale horses, the Budweiser horses? Well, one of those horses can pull 8,000 pounds alone. A single horse can pull 8,000 pounds. But 2 horses together, side by side, can pull, you would think it would be 16,000 pounds, right? No, you would be wrong. The 2 together can pull 32,000 pounds. 32. That's 3 times the amount they could do singularly. But what's even more mind-blowing than that is those same 2 horses, if they learn how to work in a coordinated, collaborated effort, you know, harness side by side. If they've been trained to work together, they can pull 42,000 pounds. 42, that's 4 times the one horse can do on its own. So that's when I really decided, you know what? Grant and I, we have to figure out our roles. This can no longer be about male, female. It cannot be about us fighting each other. We have to come together. If we're going to survive 2008, you're going to go figure out the business piece out, and I'm going to help us figure out this personal side, this family side. And we're going to figure out who does what in our relationship. We're going to figure out our roles based on our strengths and our weaknesses, not male, female. Just so happens our relationship is a little more traditional looking because he is really amazing in business, and I know that's traditionally like the man's job, you know. But it just so turns out that Grant is amazing in business. So we appointed Grant to be the boss of the business, and I happen to be really good at the behind-the-scenes operations, doing what I do. I'm the boss of the family. So we figured out who does what. I get to be the boss of all of these areas. He gets to be the boss of all of these areas. And we started working together towards this goal of 8 billion people. When Grant reaches you, I win. I helped him. I take credit for your successes as much as Grant, because his wins are my wins, and the kids take credit for those as well because they're on Team Cardone. when they allow him to be here without causing problems that are distracting his attention, and he can be here with you, they get credit for your wins as well. And same with the whole team, etc. We figured out who does what on our roles to work together. What this did was it fortified us as a group. A group is 2 or more. Grant and I actually became a group for the first time. You would think it was on our wedding day when we married and took our vows, but no. We actually came together for real in 2008 when we decided to have each other's back and stop fighting each other and fighting the enemies that were going to be there. The enemies are the ones in the world and the people out there that don't want to see you win, that don't want to see families stay together, that believe families and people should be single and think that they have to do everything all on their own because it makes you weaker. There's strength in numbers, right? So those are our enemies, not each other.